Fucking YouTube, homies. I just got a comment saying that the video wasn't playing. I just refreshed Google Hangouts. So hopefully you guys can see us now. Yep, it's showing up now. Man, fucking technology. All right, so we got a special disc that he did, but I'm gonna wait until a few more people get on here. There's only 2 watching. All right, so homie, what do you think of the way mainstream is putting out artists right now? Like all this, how do I put this? All these people disguising their voices when they rap. Like everyone's doing what do they call that right now? Man, it's been a long fucking day.
What, like mumble rap?
Yeah, no, not mumble rap. That shit, reverb and shit they use on their voice.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, as an artist, I think it's hard to it must be hard to duplicate when you're on stage.
Right. Well, no, they got a lot of fucking technology now. You can run your vocals through all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not trying to like come off like knocking anybody for what they're doing. If they're doing like what they're doing and they go about it in the right way, like I'm not trying. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that type of an artist where I'm gonna, knock people for what they're doing. As long as they're doing what they're doing is like, morally okay and like legit. Like some people go about things, not so morally and not so legitly to get noticed and then, have to deal with the consequences for that. So I don't know. It's like, I don't really pay attention to mainstream at all anyway. So like, I just, what people are sharing through YouTube and, through my Facebook and stuff like that, like, the stuff I see on my timeline, and I can't really get into it anyway. I stay in the underground. That's the type of music I like. I don't try to venture out because I know I'm not going to like it anyway. So
as Twisted Clown pointed out, the word I was trying to spit out tonight, auto-tune. Thank you, Twisted Clown. But yeah,
all right. People have been doing auto-tune since T-Pain came out. And honestly, he's the only one that did it correctly, and everyone else is just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you've ever heard T-Pain sing without auto-tune because he can. He can. He doesn't need it. You know what I mean? It was just his little thing that he had, and everybody jumped on it and ruined it for him. So
how's it going, Nancy? Not too bad. It's just been a long fucking day at work, man. It was busy. First of the month, so we got slammed. All right, we got to play this diss. I'm not going to tell you who it's against. Listen to the lyrics. Figure it out. I want to see who comments first on YouTube because you'll see. All right, let's play this diss. I'm not even going to fucking show it.
Begging for attention, motherfucker, you got it now. You about to regret all that popping off at the mouth. You went on TV and acted in nameless, embarrassed the underground for a chance to be famous. So when you hear Crimson, refer them to this. Yo, fuck this pussy, I'm about to bury this bitch. Music culture falls, you get your wig pushed back. It's a fucking war zone, you ain't built for that. You done pissed off a beast with some real fucking talent. Your presence isn't water than needed. You're invalid, you're pointless, useless, clogging up the genre. Careful what you wish for, gas bring the drama. Keyboard warrior, internet tough guy. I'm calling your bluff, talking all of them tough lies. You ain't a killer, so bitch don't push me. Expose yourself, now I'ma show you pussy. You ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest. Before I know in your casket, any last request. You ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest. Before I know in your casket, any last request. I know they gon' say it, damn T, you hating. This poser got me pissed off and I ain't faking. There's people with talent out here stuck on the grind, so I'll be damned if this motherfucker jumping in line. You say that you suck to stay away from the mic. That's like jumping in the ring screaming I can't fight. Then you're crying like a bitch and someone turns out your light. You ain't gonna make it here, do something else with your life. And I ain't made it yet, but I paid my dues, so I dare you to reply like I'm playing with you. You've been begging for beef, pussy make you some moves. Let me put you out your misery and make you old news. You don't want real beef that can end up in the streets when you say the wrong shit and you be swallowing your teeth. Fanboy coon, you ain't entitled to shit, so shut the fuck up and quit acting like a bitch. You ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I know in your casket any last request. You ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I know in your casket any last request. Verse 3, shit, fuck it, why not? This dumb fucker running this cop washer non-stop. There's no way in hell you're coming back from this. I'm not even talking shit, there's only half of this. And he's gonna fuck around and say the wrong shit, get slapped straight across his bitch ass lips. Maybe Dr. Phil will bring you back on that show, and while you crying he can tell you why you acting like a hoe. Forced retirement, you get no pension, no pleading your case, you don't get an extension. Membership revoked, this is not a suspension. Get the fuck out if that's above your comprehension. You done here, bitch, make me say this shit twice, and fuck your career, I will mangle your life. Fight or flight, coward fold or roll the dice. Little doggy on the porch, all bark, no you ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I know in your casket any last request. You ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I know in your casket any last request.
I definitely adding that shit to the radio. Yeah. So what made you decide to diss King Grism, homie? Crimson, Grism, however the fuck you say his name.
Yeah, how do I put this? Basically, like, the whole point of it was he jumped in line because he hopped on Dr. Phil's show and made a complete fool of himself.
Yep.
Everything he said on there was lies and fabrications and blah, 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 blah. Well, how are we supposed to believe anything you say now, my friend? Why is anything you say legit? There's just everything about him as an artist bothers me. And the fact that he's getting attention and how he got it is the reason why I decided to do the diss track. Because if he would have just blown up by being a whack rapper and acting a fool on a daily basis, whatever. But you went on national TV and showed millions of people that know nothing about the underground and know nothing about real underground artists, your dumbass, and that's their perception of the underground now. And that really fucking bothers me as an underground artist, that people know nothing about the underground think that he is what the underground is about.
Man,
that's the best way I can put it.
The only thing that was real on the whole fucking show was him bouncing his mother's checks.
Yeah, he stole 20 grand from his mother and shit.
That was real.
Like, this is stand-up dude. He's been arrested for pissing in front of children in public. This is stand-up dude. You know what I mean? Like, why does anybody give a fuck about this dude? He's a terrible rapper. He even admits openly that he sucks at rapping. So why are you a rapper? Find something else to do, man. You're not good at this. If anybody, I'm sure he has fans. I'm not saying he doesn't have fans. There's people out there that make a lot of trash ass music that have fans. You know what I mean? You could sell ice to Eskimos if you do it right. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you're a fucking good rapper. And you're clogging up the fucking genre. There is too many people like him as it is. And for him to be jumping ahead of people that are way more fucking talented, I personally know 50 rappers personally that deserve more attention than him. And I'm not even talking about myself.
3,000, man.
I'm just saying,
3,
like, you know what I mean? I know these people personally that I've grinded with them. I've done shows with them. You know what I mean? I've been out on tour. I've done The Gathering. I've done out-of-state shows that people have paid me to come do. You know what I mean? I'm not a rookie at this, and I don't need to ride off nobody's name to fucking show people that there's more talented more talented artists out there than fucking Crimson. This dude's a fucking joke, and that's why he's fucking popular. You could thank Dr. Phil for the last year. He's made fucking retarded ass people popular and fucking wealthy for going on his show and acting a goddamn fool.
Yep.
Dr. Phil is the fucking underground mecca now. Are you fucking serious? Like, that's where you go to get famous in the underground?
3 artists now that suck like him. And they're all talking about getting together and doing a CD, man. I saw the video
whatever,
he was making.
Man. Yeah, hey, you can all suck on every verse on the track and make it easier for you guys to write. That's cool. You can't write a whole song by yourself anyway. Fucking joke, man.
I got to show you some more of TC's music because he's been on my radio for about 4 months now. Like, seriously, listen to this compared to King Grism. I would love to see him try to diss him. All right, we're going to play just the next one in rotation. Lawyer Casket. Listen to this shit.
That's the one you just played.
Oh, it replayed for some reason. Hold up. What's the next one coming?
Play something to aim at.
What do you want me to play, homie?
Play something to aim at.
Man, I like all your music. It's hard to choose. Every fucking one I got on my radio.
I try, man. Like I said, I'm not like. I try to make good music. I try to make good music, and you know what I mean. Like that's how I'm trying to get on is making good music. My bad.
You're fucking killing it, man. I'm gonna play this one. Love My Pain.
I rap for the sick, I rap for the poor, I rap for the ones that had enough and can't take it no more. The ones that's down on their knees and pounding on the floor. They tired of being overlooked, now they ready for war. No matter where they go, they always rep the town. Me and my peoples in this bitch, we bout to tear it down. I'm known to crush a fucking stage, do it coast to coast. In-house don't fuck around until turn your peeps to ghosts. Watch the ones that's closest to you, they'll hurt you the most. They know how to do you dirty, know how to keep you close. The whole world's against me, and I'm standing tall. Turn my back, middle fingers up. Fuck y'all, I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change, I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change. You pushed me to this point and you made me this way. You fuckers made me crazy and that's where I'ma stay. Lost my fucking mind and now there's hell to pay. The filter's off, I give a fuck if you like what I say. They like me insane. They love the bad guy. They love it, I don't give a fuck. They think it's mad fly. They love that I let it loose and do some reckless shit. They love to fucking hate me, wanna see my neck slit. You think I'm ready to die cause I'm a lunatic? I think they all talk, spit up, listen to this shit. No remorse in my heart, no fear in my veins. I'll fucking break you off, pussy bitch, I'm insane. I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change, I feel like the world's against me. I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy. I'ma never change. I hear them talking that shit, they getting real reckless, but they do it from a distance. They don't wanna test us, don't want me me on the mic, cause I'm an animal. You motherfuckers is average, I cross the status quo. They stack a deck against me, but I play to win. You wanna sit down at my table, let the game begin. I've been all in, and that's since day one. I put my life on the line, don't do it just for fun. It's total chaos, that's what the fuck I do. Jump on stage, steal the crowd, embarrass your crew. Anybody can get it, that's at any time. I suggest you protect your neck, you crossing the line. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change. I feel like the world's against me, I know you love my pain. They say the stage so sicker since I went insane. They say the cycle's on the rise and I'm the one to blame. Fuck it, I'm okay with being crazy, I'ma never change.
Welcome to the party, Raz.
Hey, hey.
What'd you think of that King Grism diss, homie?
That shit was fresh.
Better than the other ones I've heard, honestly. And I've heard quite a few.
Mm-hmm. Although I still gotta say, Buff Fam's my favorite.
Yeah, I know I can't be the only one out there that's pissed off that this guy is like.
Oh, there's hundreds, man.
Oh shit, bro! You don't even know the half of it. I've had a hell of a situation with that fool.
This
I'm
motherfucker,
sure
I gotta tell you, this motherfucker was actually going on King Grism's shows. Like,
Yeah, I was
just
actually
sitting
riding
there,
with the fool.
not saying anything. And I'm like, Raz, bro, I have people hitting me up telling me that I'm not going to get on my radio because you're fucking with him. Some big people.
I had to get away from that fool.
No, I just it baffles me. I don't understand it. Like, there's so much talent out there in the underground, and this guy thinks he's entitled to sit on somebody's throne or something.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe Johns, who's topping people on the radio? If you mean King Grism, bro, what in the fuck, man? You need hearing aids. Like, hopefully you're talking about the guy I'm interviewing, not King Grism. I'm sorry, man. Go look up his criminal record. Anyone that fucks with someone that's going to piss in front of children, not once but twice, yeah, TC is fucking killing it. Like, it pissed me off when his cousin showed me his music and he's got like 100 views. I'm like, how is this possible? Because I've interviewed a lot of people and he's fucking killing it. I agree, Gable.
He buys most of his views and most of his subscribers.
No,
I figured that.
Oh,
you can tell that by looking at his likes and dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's got like 400 and some dislikes on some of his videos, and it's like, how do you not? I don't know.
Right.
Hey, Raz, homie, take a question. I'm going to find one of my favorite ones by TC, man. I got a bunch of them on the radio.
Hey, TC, if you was to meet an upcoming artist, what kind of studio equipment and program would you suggest for him to start with?
For an upcoming artist?
Yeah, like a new person.
If you don't know how to mix and do any of that stuff, like you haven't gone to school or somebody hasn't taught you, I would suggest take your broke ass to the fucking studio where you belong and let somebody else do it for you.
For sure.
That's half the damn problem, that people can go to Walmart and buy a fucking program and go to Guitar Center and buy a microphone and they're the next shit, you know what I mean, that hits YouTube. That's half the problem, is that anybody can do this now. It's ridiculous. Not everybody is built to do this. Not everybody is built for this shit. It's just not for everybody. But, I mean, like I said, you invest, go to the studio, you know, learn how to do it first, and then buy the programs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If it's something that you're really into. Because like I said, man, a lot of people get into this life and, you know, they figure out you got to put some dedication and money, and you got to grind hours of, you know what I mean, just sitting by yourself working on shit, you know what I mean, while everyone else around you sleeping and having dreams of, you know, rainbows and butterflies, you're busting your ass. Nobody understands that part of it, you know what I mean? They think it's just writing some rhymes and getting behind a mic, man. That's only half of it.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy.
Yeah.
King Grism is actually talking about him tonight. I got to go review this video later. I just pulled over one of my favorite songs that plays on Underground Wicked Radio by TC. It's called King Kong Crazy. Let me know in the comments. I see everybody loving his music so far. To me, this is my favorite song. Check this shit out.
I'm the one they missing, the one they looking for. IHP, the ones they hitting with.
Or technology can be a dick.
When they rumor was a thing out, you boys sick with the shit. I brought the wood chipper. Try to fuck with TC, I wish you would, killer. Ain't too many stepping up to get their ass kicked up out of your fucking career, rapping plastic. The games is over, time to tighten the noose. Pussy see you ain't playing and they wanna yell truce, cause they know they're just psycho and so are your troops. When you cold with the flow, bitches throwing that cooch. I ain't into them loose, so I ain't impressed. I'm here to cross stages and leave egos a mess. It's the only way I know to get rid of my stress. Be the silverback of the show, pound on my chest. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. This is where it sinks in and all makes sense. The grass is napalm on my side of the fence. Stage so intense till I'm losing my voice. You will acknowledge me, I won't give you a choice. Enemies hating hard, they fueling the fire. Don't come fucking with T unless you ready to retire. Toe tag city in this bitch, no pity on these tricks. Real gritty, leave you in an itty bitty ditch. Got a target on me, pull out and blast it. Cause I see you again, you in a casket. Told you if you want war, you can have it. Seek and destroy, I'm a motherfucking savage. Damage will be done, that's how shit is. Egos get crushed when I handle my biz. I'm a beast, I'm ferocious, half man, half monster. Stomping the shit out of these fucking imposters. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turf. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turf. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turf. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. I suggest you back up, cause it's my turf. I'm beating on my chest and I'm about to go berserk. It's time to let it loose, mask on, flame out. Flowing like a chainsaw, shredding all doubts. Adrenaline starts rushing when my name gets announced. If your favorite rapper's falling off, blame it in-house. They're saying TC, took this lady, lost his mind. Can't lose what you never had, you pussies out of time. Don't wanna with me, bitch, I'll break it down. Get you slipping, slit your throat, you won't hear a sound. Assassin style, you getting executed. Be sure you understand the beast before you step into it. I'm the next to do it, so get the flexing stupid. You wanna test me, do it, I'll leave you oozing fluid. You don't listen to the warning, you will get mangled. Grab the slack on the mic cord, you will get strangled. Get your guts untangled, I'm standing my ground. Fuck what you thought, I'm the sickest around. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills. I'm King Kong crazy, on the mic I go ape shit. Bananas on stage and these lames can't replace it. Beating on my chest, I'm at the top of the hill. Silverback on the tracks, don't wanna test my skills.
So Raz, man, you're friends with him. Why don't you give him an invite? I'd like to see TC and him discuss this.
Crimson?
Yeah, give the invite, bro.
Shit, I ain't talked to that fool in like a month and a half, 2 months.
Copy, bro.
Please
and
get
just
him on
fucking
here.
give it
I know
to
he wants to talk shit about me later. He could talk shit to me right now.
I'd like to see this, man.
Yeah, it's
Fuckers
time
been up
to-
6 days.
I actually sent him TC's diss on him, and he still hasn't checked that. And it's been like, what, 3-4 days now?
Oh, he checked it out. Trust me. I sent it to
He
him,
looked
too.
it. He's seen it.
Oh, yeah.
He's seen it. That's doing his little video tonight.
Shit, the only way that he's seen the or heard the Butt Fam diss track is I was actually on his Roast and Grill show and had to play it for him.
This one's better.
Yeah, he don't want to hear nobody that's talking back to him. He wants to diss Violent J because he knows Violent J ain't gonna say shit back to him. He don't want to diss nobody that's throwing shit at him right now and defend himself as a fucking man, as an MC. No, he don't want to do none of that shit. He just wants to collect all the money while he can, get his little fucking fame, and get the fuck out of here before it ruins his whole life. And that's what's gonna fucking happen. The longer he stays in this game, the more people are gonna start fucking doing shit like I did, and whoever else is fucking dissing him too.
Just the whole fucking
everybody that's in the underground that has talent should be at this motherfucker's throat right now. That's just my opinion.
Everyone on YouTube's just saying link him, Raz. Get his ass up on here.
I'll give it
Please,
a shot.
man, get this motherfucker on here. I dare him to start up fucking running his mouth.
Wait, I remembered. I actually might still have his phone number.
Sorry. Call him, bro. Call him.
I sent him the track. I sent him the flyer. He knows the shit's going down.
While you're calling him, Raz, I'm going to take a question, man. So, homie, what does your immediate family think of the type of music you're making?
My family loves my music. The ones that are involved in my life, anyway. I have full support from everyone around me for what I'm doing. They see the talent too. And I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not sitting here blowing smoke up my ass. I've been doing this for a minute. I'm not a rookie. You know what I mean? I'm not new at this. Just because people don't know who I am doesn't mean that I ain't been busting my ass and grinding and doing what I'm supposed to do. And they see that, you know what I mean? And they see it's not for nothing. They see at the shows and shit like that when I get off stage, how many people come up to me when I'm done. You know, they see it. So, you know, I'm not out here wasting my time. You know what I mean?
Raz, man, if you don't have his phone number, I think I do. I think I sent it to Michael Cash in a text. Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Call him, bro. I don't know if he's going to be able to hear you.
Well, it actually goes to his wife phone, so I don't call her because I have no reason to call her.
That's sad, man. He don't even have his own cell phone. He's
that doesn't surprise me.
He's got his own phone.
His wife's probably more of a man than he is.
Yeah, he's got his own phone, but he only gives out his wife's numbers to others.
Well, his wife's probably more of a man than he is.
Like, I'm sorry, but if I'm wanting someone to contact me, I ain't giving my old lady's number out. I'll give out my number.
He don't want people to contact him. Then he has to face reality of how much fucking garbage he's putting out right now. It's fucking ridiculous.
I agree, man. His wife has got his balls in a purse. I don't know who made that comment trying to say that he's dissing him to get fame. Nah, man. This guy needs to quit making music. He sounds like he's sucking somebody's dick when he raps. I've been doing this for 10 years. I've heard over 7,000 rappers. And I'm telling you, man, I've heard rappers that just picked up the mic that sound 1,000 times better than this fucking cross-dressing, pissing in front of kids fool.
Let me put it to you like that. Snickers, you heard my mixtape that I dropped in October, right? You heard every song on it, right?
Sure did.
Name me one bad song on that disc.
On his? Say that again.
On mine. On my disc, the disc that I sent you.
For King Grism?
No, the disc that I sent you of mine. Give me one whack track on that disc.
Oh, there is none, bro. You don't have a whack track.
Now, why do I need to write off him for fame? It ain't about the fame for me. That's not why I'm doing this. It's to end his fame. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about fame, man. I make music for people who like music. That's what I do. This shit, that ain't what I'm about, man. This ain't even this. I'm not even about dissing people, man. Do your thing, man. I don't give a fuck. But this motherfucker went about it the complete wrong way and that's why he's getting dissed.
And like you said earlier, man, he goes on national TV. People that have never listened to the underground thinks this is what underground rappers sound like, and it's fucking sad.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of supported him until I found out he was pissing in front of kids in public. An artist didn't want me having the hate towards my radio, so they linked me his criminal record. This motherfucker has actually pissed in front of other people's kids, not once but twice. I just couldn't believe this shit. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm not the kind of person like Chuck Reeves and other people to make shit up. I seen this. He actually pissed in front of kids. He's a fucking chomo.
Well, I don't know. Like, it's just, I'll put it to you like this. Like, picture the underground as a bank, okay? And people that are established in the underground have direct deposit at this bank, okay? Their money comes to them. They don't have to go to this bank to get their money. Everyone else in the underground, when it's established that you have talent and all that shit, you get yourself a check. When you get your check, you have to wait in line to cash this check, okay? Now, this line, it fluctuates every day, every minute of every day. It changes. Who's in front, who's in back, who's in the middle, who's in front of who. It changes every day, okay? Mm-hmm. But this motherfucker ran up in the bank without a check to the front of the line and is, like, screaming at all the tellers. Now, all the tellers at the bank are paying attention to him. They don't know what to do. They're calling over the assistant manager. The assistant manager don't know what to do. He's calling over the manager. The manager's looking at the security guard. He don't know what to fucking do. Everyone looks up at the clock, and it's fucking 5 minutes past 10, or 10 minutes past 5, and the bank's closed. Nobody got their fucking cash check because this goofy motherfucker standing in front of the line without a check, screaming and yelling and act a fucking fool. Does it make sense now?
Yep, man. It annoys me. It really does. The more I found out about this motherfucker ripping people off and just, I don't know if you know about this. He was actually. Oh, yeah, no,
I've heard about it all, and I've heard him say it's all fucking fake and it's all bullshit. But you said about all that about the shit that was said on Dr. Phil, and what I don't understand is nobody addressed one of the first things that was said is that he puts hands on his wife. And nobody during the show said anything about that. Nobody addressed that afterwards. I'm like, I don't care if you sit here and say that the shit is fake, man. You let your wife go on national TV and tell everybody that you put hands on her. Mm-hmm. That, to me, that strips you of your manhood right there, dude. I don't give a fuck how big she is. Right. You do not put your hands on your woman.
I agree with Outdoor Adventures.
After knowing this cat, I'm pretty sure that she puts her hands on him.
Hold up.
No shit, dude.
A comment on YouTube. Dude's seen a 13-year-old child get famous from Dr. Phil and tried to do the same and got shut down. I agree. He got shut down. He's flaunting like he's got all this fucking money, and he don't, man. He really don't. And I found out.
I don't care if he's got people buying his shit or not, man.
They're not.
That is not my problem. My problem is the fact of how he got there. Mm-hmm. He didn't grind to get where he's at.
Raz,
you know what I mean? How many tours has this guy done? How many shows out of state has he done? I've driven 4 hours to do a fucking show out of state. You know what I mean? Has he done anything like that? No, I doubt that.
Yeah, unfortunately he has. He toured with Project Born, Green Jelly. I've talked to a couple artists I know.
Okay, all right. Well, I didn't know he's been on tour before. Okay, so he's not the only one that's done that. He's not the only one that's been at the gathering. Why is he entitled to anything more than anybody else? Because he jumped on Dr. Phil acting a fucking fool.
Shout out to Camo. I wasn't sure how to pronounce that, homie. But yeah, fuck, man, I don't know. King Grism needs to be shut down, like. And then Chuck Reeves was actually talking the truth about him. I found out his wife was admitting in the background that he actually drew the dicks on his fucking trailer and car and shit. He did all that shit himself.
Oh yeah, plenty of people called him out on that shit. He did it in the same color and the same font as the stupid shit he uses as his background. I'm telling you, man, this guy probably can't get out of bed without acting like a fucking fool. Everything he does is stupid, and people are fucking laughing at him, and he doesn't understand that's why he's getting so many views and shit. Besides the one that he buys and shit.
We're gonna
it ain't because he's talented. It's not.
It's really not because he has no talent, man. And it really irritates me because I've interviewed a lot of fucking artists with a hell of a lot more talent that should be mainstream, honestly. Raz, homie, take a question. We're going to play in this disc again because we've got a lot of new people tuning in. I want them to hear it.
Sure. 1 second.
Take one off the top of your head, fool.
Hey. All right. Hey, TC, what's your favorite song out of your own discography?
My favorite song out of my own discography. Oh, man. That would probably have to be Can't Be Denied.
Hey.
Which is off my newer mixtape. It's just like me like trying to like push myself to get through the grind, you know what I mean? And you know, it's performing that song is just it's amazing. Like I've gotten the biggest response from that song live than any of my other tracks. Cause it's, you know, people like real music, you know what I mean? Like you know, you like to hear like that gutter fucking, you know, crush your enemies and fuck everyone that hates me type shit. But you also want to hear some real shit as a music fan. Do you not?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, underground, mainstream, regardless of what you're listening to, rap, not rap, I don't care. You want to hear some shit that hits your heart sometimes, and I try to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With every project that I put out, it's not just, you know, like, you know, full of, you know, I'm gonna kill everybody type shit. So I don't know. Like I'm like I consider myself an artist. You know what I mean? I'm not just a rapper. I'm an artist. So, you know what I mean? Like horrorcore artist, underground artist, whatever you want to label me, just label me as an artist, man. That's all I want to be known as an artist. Right. You know what I mean?
All right, we got a bunch of new people tuned in. I'm going to play this Queen Grizzly disc again so you guys can check this shit out. Here it is. It's called TC, Lower Your Casket.
Begging for attention, motherfucker, you got it now. You about to regret all that popping off at the mouth. You went on TV and acted in nameless, embarrassed the underground for a chance to be famous. So when you hear Crimson, refer them to this. Yo, fuck this pussy, I'm about to bury this bitch. Use a culture vote to get your wig pushed back. This a fucking war zone, you ain't built for that. You done pissed off a beast with some real fucking talent. Your presence isn't wanted and needed. You're invalid, you're pointless, useless, clogging up the genre. Careful what you wish for, chaos bring the drama. Keyboard warrior, internet tough guy. I'm calling your bluff, talking all of them tough lies. And you ain't a killer, so bitch don't push me. You expose yourself, now I'ma show you pussy. You ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest. Before I know where your casket, any last request. You ain't a man, you's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. Ask it any last request. I know they gon' say it, damn T, you hatin'. This pose got me pissed off and I ain't faking. There's people with talent out here stuck on the grind. So I'll be damned if this motherfucker jumping in line. You say that you suck, stay away from the mic. That's like jumping in the ring screaming I can't fight. Then crying like a bitch. Something else with your life. And I ain't made it yet, but I paid my dues. So I dare you to reply like I'm playing with you. Misery and make you old news. You don't want real beef that can end up in the streets where you say the wrong shit and you be swallowing your teeth. Fanboy coon, you ain't entitled to shit. So shut the fuck up and quit acting like a bitch. You ain't a man. It's no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I lower your casket. Any last request? Wait a man, you's a bitch. It's no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I lower your casket. Any last request? Verse 3, shit, fuck it, why not? This dumb fucker running this cock washer non-stop. There's no way in hell you're coming back from this. I'm not even talking shit, there's only half of this. And he's gonna fuck around and say the wrong shit. Bring you back on that show, and while you crying, he can tell you why you acting like a hoe. Forced retirement, you get no pension, no pleading your case, you don't get an extension. Membership revoked, this is not a suspension. Get the fuck out if that's above your comprehension. You done here, bitch, make me say this shit twice, and fuck your career, I will mangle your life. Fight or flight, coward fold the roll the dice. Little doggy on the porch, all bark, no you ain't a man, he's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I lower your casket. Any last request? Wait a man, he's a bitch, you get no respect. Every underground artist should be at your neck. If you had any heart, I rip that shit out your chest before I lower your casket. Any last request?
All right, homie. We're gonna do a new radio drop. I'm gonna ask some final questions, and we're gonna hop up off on here. Go ahead and do a new radio drop for Underground Wicked Radio.
Yo, what up? It's your boy TC. You're listening to Underground Wicked Radio with your host DJ Snickers. Holla at your boy.
Links to your music.
Man, just hit up my YouTube, TV in-house. Enjoy everything you got there. I got more coming soon.
Hell yeah. All right, I got to take this hot seat question because you, last time you were on, I didn't have this one. All right, homie. You're going to live in a CD for 5 years. Every song's going to come to life, and you're going to live in every song, whatever story it's telling. You're going to live the experience of this. So what CD would you choose?
Wizard of the Hood.
Hell yeah.
All fucking day.
I've been thinking of that every time you ask that question too. Like, damn, that'd be the album to be in.
Wizard of the Hood, dude, no doubt.
Fuck yeah,
I got no doubt about that one.
All right, Raz, homie, what do you got for a question before I take the finals?
For hot seat or regular?
Whatever you want to take, homie.
All right, I actually got a new question added to my lineup. Hey, TC, what are your thoughts on the whole 17 percenters and Twizzlers split in the Juggalo family?
That's a touchy subject these days. And as the days go by, it gets touchier and touchier. I think for the culture, it sucks that the split happened. But for the music, I think it's expanded what's out there, because a lot of people got put on because now there's two like major entities. Well, three if you count Strange and everything, but that's, wasn't part of the question. You know what I mean? Now there's two major entities putting out music, so there's more room. You know what I mean? When it was just Psychopathic, you know what I mean? There was less artists out there. And I think that the culture's grown in that way, which is a good thing musically. But like when it comes to like juggalos, like internally fighting because one likes Twisted and not ICP anymore, or one still likes ICP and doesn't like Twisted anymore because of whatever, that shit bothers me, because like at the end of the day, we're all supposed to be fam. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what the whole thing about being a juggalo was built on, was us being a family outside of all the extra bullshit. You know what I mean? And for something like that to divide us, I think it sucks. But I mean, with is like entrenched in the music that as we are, some of us, you know what I mean? Some people like in the juggalo world only listen to juggalo music. Like they don't listen to anything else, like nothing else at all. So like this is like their entire musical world. So when things aren't going the way they wanted it, like, you know what I mean? Like, it causes people to spaz out. It's like, well, why are you treating this group this way? Or why is that group doing this? Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's like everyone's trying to prosper. You know what I mean? Like, you got to understand that. I just think that, like, if there was more information out there from the sources on why all of this shit has happened in the first place, that it would ease some of the tension a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the biggest problem, that there's a lot of assumptions going on and everyone's jumping to their own conclusions. Right. And none of us know the truth besides the people that are really involved behind the scenes and, you know what I mean, behind the curtain, so to speak. So, you know.
Hell yeah.
Deadhead homie, I don't take sides because I interview artists from both labels and I like both labels. I stay out of the bullshit and drama. Yeah. I don't care. I've had juggalos hit me up because I'll play ICP's radio drop they did for me, and then I'll play Twisted's radio drop, and they're like, well, you can't put them together. They're beefing. I don't give a fuck if they're beefing. It's my radio. You know, I stay out of that shit.
Yeah. It's like when you're in the industry at all, like what you're doing, what I'm doing, like you have to stay like out of that shit. You can't like for instance, Crimson coming in, you know, dissing, you know, ICP, like my problem, like if somebody told me that I had no talent and I wasn't going to make it and I need to stop and do all that shit, like I would flip out too, but I wouldn't wait 4 months. I would have done it on the spot. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's Violent J or anybody else. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you were that hell-bent on being in this industry, you'd have told them off right there on Dr. Phil. That would have been your Dr. Phil moment, your catch me outside, how about that shit? You know what I mean? That would have been your little Dr. Phil moment, and you could have ran with that. But you waited 4 years to start talking shit, and you're putting out diss tracks and shit like that. It's like, dude, If it depended on his musical talent, he couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
No. Right. And his lyrics suck, bro. Like that diss he did, all he did was repeat himself the whole fucking diss.
Oh yeah, that was a lovely chorus. I'm sure you guys enjoyed that same line 8 times in a row.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. And I agree, man. When did family be about how much merch you had? When I went to my first gathering, if a juggalo didn't have merch, I'd take my fucking hatchet man off and give it to him. Not diss him and tell him he's not fan because he didn't have merch. It's the younger generation, man, that pisses me off. And I'm going to ask you this question because out of 7,000 fucking interviews, bro, only 3 people have got this right. Dilemma, Scotty D, the owner of Fagel Lovers, when I interviewed him. Raz, do you remember who the third was we had on recently? Got this question right. You know what question I'm about to ask.
Yeah. I don't remember who it was.
I might know what question you're about to ask.
What was ICP's first rap name and what year did they start making music?
The year I cannot tell you, but I know it was the JJ Boys.
Holy fuck, there's number 4. 1988, they started making music as the JJ Boys.
And the first single was Party on the Hill.
Exactly. And juggalos don't even fucking know this, bro. They're like 92. I'm like, no. You might want to go back about 4 more years.
Right.
Yeah, people been that you could tell when people been grinding and doing this shit for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, and you could tell when they're new at this shit and they don't know what they're doing. You could tell, especially when you're doing this shit. Mm-hmm. I look at him as an artist and I know he's got a lot of work to do before he's even close to being able to, you know, jump on any kind of stage to where he's dissing Violent J or anybody else that he's talked shit to.
Yep. Yeah, Deadhead, man. A lot of people don't know that. They think fucking 1992 was the year when Disney was putting their music out till they heard their shit and dropped them. And I'm like, no, man. I had a mixtape my uncle gave me when I lived in Detroit. And it was the JJ Boys. They weren't even screaming Juggalo for at least 4 years.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take some final questions and we're going to hop off here. So, homie, any upcoming projects, shows you want to talk about?
I am currently about to start working on my next project here very shortly. I am gathering beats and all that stuff, so I will have some new works in the near future. I'm going to try and hit the studio on a monthly basis and drop tracks that way. I am going to be featured on Nightcrawlers, which is going to be a project Lil Key's putting out if and when he finishes it. Going to be featured on that. And I am just going to be grinding, working, you know what I mean? Trying to get my music out there like I've been doing. I'm not trying to diss people to get famous. I know that's what people are trying to say on your little blog tonight there, Crimson, but it's just not going down like that. I don't give a fuck about your name. I'm trying to put you under the dirt. I ain't trying to ride off your shit. You ain't got a name to ride on anyway.
Oh, wow. I was going to play one of ICP's old songs, bro. You know how many people are going by the JJ Boys now? Holy fuck. We got people tuned in. Here we go. This is Violent J. All right, that's not the one I want to play. Here we go. Nope, because that's Inner City Posse. Man, it's hard to find any of their fucking old songs, the JJ Boys.
Hey, Snickers. Before you play that, Camo, he said one last question. Just because you've never been to a gathering and down for 20 years, does that make you not a juggalo? Sorry, young people are pissing me off saying that you ain't a juggalo for that.
Fuck no, bro. Just because you ain't been to a fucking gathering, not everybody can afford to travel miles.
Yeah, you know, it's not I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that either.
For a ticket, I mean.
No, I completely disagree with that.
Yeah, that's not true.
It's like ICP says, it's not about the music, it's not about the merch, it's not about any of that shit. It's about the family.
Yeah. And a lot of the people that do make it to the gathering are there for the wrong reasons. So
wow, I haven't heard this song in years. Drop Dead Fred. All right, for those tuning in, this is an old JJ Boys song before they became ICP. Check this shit out.
That's true. They say shit ain't easy in life.
Completely different.
That's true. Lost a nice girl I love dearly because of my dumbass mistakes. I must not forget all the pain you lost in this year. Just remember, one more kill only makes us stronger. You heard me? PAJ. That's true. Now it's thoughts in my head. Pump me lid. What's something I said? True. Drop Dead Fred with your hair in braids. Does your hair have AIDS? That's I'm the man. My thoughts in my head. Pump me lid. What's something I said? Drop Dead Fred with your hair in braids. Does your hair have AIDS? Doesn't realize I'm the man in the paper. 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 Drop my design song. I'm a product of a lot of mindless law. Psychotic, I'm a product with crazy lust. Some of them motherfuckers till they practice one. No remorse for the chorus.
I can't even listen to it. They've come a long way since that shit, man. That's just. But yeah, homie, hit me up. I'll definitely TC Blackman, don't you have a free mixtape people can download? I got them asking me about getting a hold of your music.
Yeah, if you know what, if you just go to Google and type in TC Woodchipper Chronicles, and you're gonna get hooked up right there.
Hell yeah!
Do me a favor.
13 free tracks. 13 free tracks you can download for free.
Pull up, homies. I'm gonna find you the link, and I'm gonna put this in the description. TC Black.
No, not Black. That's just that Facebook bullshit. It's just DC.
Here we go, Dat Piff. I got you, homies. I'm gonna drop a link so you can download a bunch of his music. All
13 free tracks.
few more questions here. Did you enjoy your interview
Tell me
on
if I need-
Wicked Radio?
Tell me if I need to ride on Crimson's name after you listen to them tracks.
Right. There's a link for you, fam.
Hell yeah.
So TC, man, did you enjoy your interview on Underground Wicked Radio, and would you come back?
Fuck yeah, dude. Anytime you want me, Snickers, just holler at me. You know I'll be back.
When you drop this new CD, homie, or mixtape that you're doing, definitely get a hold of me so we can get you on here for promo. And is there any shout outs you want to do?
I want to shout out the whole fucking underground, man. That's what I want to shout out right now. I want to shout out the whole underground for existing. Because, man, like, I don't know, like, this whole platform, like, it's necessary. It really is, because the music is better here. So, you know what I mean? Like, people who don't know the difference, you know what I mean? Like, don't be fooled by people like fucking Crimson, man. Just search when people fucking share a link on your timeline, fucking give it your 3 fucking minutes and just click the button, dude. If you do anything, click the fucking link, man. If it sucks, then say, hey, this sucks, don't share it no more. You might find some music that you actually like by clicking that fucking link, man. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? Take the chance, click the link.
That's why I try to get people to tune into Underground Wicked Radio. Just Google me. The first result, Underground Wicked.
You might find some dope shit behind that link, man.
Fuck yeah.
Just maybe. So take the chance and fucking... And if you find somebody that's dope, like, fucking share their shit. I don't care if you're a fucking artist or not, man. That's a lot of the problem too. Too many artists out there are too afraid to fucking share fans with other artists. It's like, man, it's Snickers. You probably listen to fucking 150 different fucking people, and you know what I mean? That's probably a under exaggeration. You know what I mean? Like, you could be my fan and somebody else's fan too. You know what I mean? It's not. There's room for talent in the underground to prosper. It doesn't have to get clogged up by this stupid ass fucking goofy shit.
Ryan Clinton said that mixtape is dope as hell. Your mixtape.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Like I said, man, all you got to do is click the links, man. Sometimes you're gonna find some dope shit. This guy needs a nap.
Yeah.
I got it. Want me to play a song? Never heard of this one. Unfortunately, by Second Chance. I'm going to Google this. Raz, take one more question, man, because I'm curious what this song sounds like. Come on, homie. You've been doing this for a couple months, right off the top of your head.
All right.
You're an artist, man. Come on.
Yeah. I got a random one for you. If you died and could be resurrected as any artist, dead or alive, who would you choose to be resurrected by or as?
Oh, fuck. I'd have to say Tupac.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, he did so much for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
If it would pause here. All right, we got a homie in chat wanting us to play a song for him before we hop off here. It's called Second Chance. Undeniable.
Hopefully it's not copywritten.
Fuck it if it is, man. All right, homie, we're going to play the song for you. I've honestly never heard of these guys, and they got mad fucking views. All right, after this song, I'm going to take one more question, and we're going to hop off here.
Make sure there's no mistaking. The hating is waiting, so make it undeniable. Lock it low, take a top and slow, take a look at the lot, this flow. Coming to kick in the rhythm and giving them 100% every time. Until we're hot. this, bro. You can try to knock this go, but I guarantee that you can never stop this flow. Thinking that you better than the veteran, I got the letter and show this to the been the topic, bro. This is for the folks that roll with me. I'm finna put it down for the whole city. You ain't even got a second with me, but you can feel it in your body that I'm ready for the gold ticket. Now at the time, I gotta grind, I gotta give it my heart and my mind. I bet they all spark when I rhyme, just like I'm an Indian after the grind. It's blood, giving me talent, heaven, breaking all the scars, from a young life of hard, living hard, the pictures that they have been born, breaking though it's hard, living on course, living on not with no, cause this race is not for the Hussein Bolt to the Swift. This is for those who endure to the end with a gift. So when you walk ready, set this go, finna set this thing on fire, bro. They said I'm unreliable, I'll make it undeniable. I'm taking amazing, make sure there's no mistaking. Hitting is waiting, so make it undeniable. Taking amazing, make sure there's no mistaking. Hitting is waiting, so make it undeniable. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's set the world on fire. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's make it undeniable. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's set the world on fire. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's make it undeniable. I've been called many things, raw, gorilla, and awesome spitzer, but they will not charge me with the titles given to me by the people who rock with chisel. Templeton, New Zealand, they've been screaming, got hot sizzle. So how many mics I got a question bust for they can sing just to the crush this stuff? When they give it the microphone, I'ma crush it up. But then I'm striking for the bust some luck. So when let's go, when I set this thing on fire, bro. They said I'm unreliable, I'll make it undeniable. I'm taking amazing, make sure there's no mistaking. Hitting is waiting, so make it undeniable. Taking amazing, make sure there's no mistaking. Hitting is waiting, so make it undeniable. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's set the world on fire. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's make it undeniable. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's set the world on fire. Since they wanna set the world on fire, let's make it undeniable. Taking amazing, make sure there's no mistaking.
I'm gonna definitely be checking more of his music out and see if I can get a hold of him for an interview. I see someone mention Gorilla Voltage. I've got them coming up the end of the month for an interview. They just got to choose a date. So watch for that flyer. I'll be posting that soon. And, all right, homie. Last question, man. What the hell was I going to ask you now? Holy shit, it's been one of those days. We did the radio drop. We asked you if you'd come back. You did shout outs. I think we about covered it. Anything I'm missing, Raz? Big Ninja?
I think we might have covered it all, bro.
What about you, Big Ninja? Oh, one of Big Ninja's questions.
The hot seat question.
Which, oh, fuck, thank you, bro. I forgot about this. All right, homie. Dilemma from, he has a song with Tech Nine, My World. You ever heard of him?
I've heard the song.
All right. He made this question famous on my radio. It just popped into my head one night. So I have to ask every fucking artist this. I've asked like 6,000 artists since I've had him on this question.
Oh, you see me wearing the Black Hawks. I don't know nothing about no Red Wings, homie.
See, he already knows. Bro. He already knows. This is
my second time. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, he does. Well, have you earned him since the last interview?
No, definitely not. That is not going to happen.
Well, you might be surprised, man, because since you've been on, I found out some shit. Yeah.
Really?
Homie, I Googled this shit. Come to find out, there's health benefits to eating a girl out on her period.
No, I'm healthy enough. I'm good.
Man, if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, man, like there's no medicine. Eat your girl out when she's on her rag. It gives out pro antibiotics. So if you got the fucking flu, ear infection, any of that shit, it's going to make you healthy, bro. It's 100 times more potent than eating a glass of yogurt, I found out.
I I'm not sure how you found that out, but
Google, man. I just fucking Googled it because
we'll throw that in the useless information storage unit.
Until the world's ending, and then his girl's on the rag and he's got the flu and he's like,
right, like zombies are running around. I think the last thing I'm gonna worry about is, hey, let me find some dussy to go down on real quick.
If your girl's on the rag,
I got a little cough.
All right, homies, we're gonna hop off here. We'll be back tomorrow night. Everyone have a good night.
All right, Snickers. It's been a pleasure, man.
Definitely, homie. Anytime. Like I said, when you drop that new mixtape, get with me. We'll get you back up on here to promote that shit. Everyone have a good night. DJ Snickers out. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. All right, we're off.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, homies. I'm going to watch some fucking TV and chill for a little bit here, man.
Still showing live on my side, bro.
Yeah, we're off. It said stopped. There's still people commenting, but we're off. Everyone has a mouthful of pennies. Holy fuck. I would have said that too before I went off. All right, homies, have a good night. I'm going to get off here and chill. We had a dishwasher quit at work, so I talked to my boss and let me pick up his hours.
Yeah.
I'm going to be working even more hours now.
That's fun.
Fuck yeah, I could use the extra fucking... I want to get some merch made for the radio, so it helps out. But,
yeah.
All right, homies,
bro, we're still live.
Are we live? It's
yeah.
Stop broadcast.